In today's video, I'm going to be using a random combo every single race. And now there isn't actually a way to randomize your combo in the game. I think it would be a cool feature to have in a future Mario Kart game. So what I did was I used a random number generator for every vehicle and every part as well, so that I have a random combo every single race. And to make things even more interesting, I'm also going to not look at what the stats are for each combo. I will have it up on screen for you guys so you guys actually know, what the combo is in terms of stats. But I actually have no idea. Of course, I do play this game a lot, so I kind of have an idea of what the stats are for each character, each vehicle, each tire, and each glider. But in general, I'm not going to know, the exact combination of stats, so it should be pretty interesting. And on top of that, I'm also going to be picking random every single race. Although basically everyone in the lobby picked this track. This is like a 25-30k average VR room, I want to say, in a worldwide. So it is a pretty stacked room. Of course, we're playing a bagging track. Not really surprised. I feel like this is one of those tracks that always gets picked in these rooms. I mean, I always pick it myself, so who am I kidding? And as far as the first combo, we have Link, Pipe Frame, Crimson Slim, MKTV Parafoil. And literally everyone pulled the bill there but me, taking the extension. This is, I think, a pretty average combo. Like Link, the same character class as Rosalina, King Boo, and Pauline, which is pretty solid, just the one above Yoshi. Pipe Frame is one of my favorite vehicles, one of the best frames, one of the best vehicles in the game. And then Crimson Slims, I think, are pretty average in terms of tires. And the glider's really not that important, all things considered. I think this is like a really solid combo in general. And we're going to see how well we can do. Of course, it doesn't really matter your combo on this track, as we just got a bill. We're going to go for bill extension and hope for the best. We don't have a dodge in the pocket here, so I really just have to hope there's actually no shock. And we get insta-lag trailed out of the bill. But then we get the iframe shock dodge. Wow, that was really late. That felt weird. I don't think I've ever had that before. Or get the iframe dodge. And wait, we get bumped. Can we fire this player? I'm going to completely miss them. Wow, we had the first. I threw. I'll take a second, though, in the first race. A great way to kick off the video. For the next combo, we have Dry Bones, the ATV, or the Quad, depending on your version, the Leaf Tires, as well as the Parafoil. Now, Dry Bones is one of the lightest characters in the game. I think he shares the same stats as Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, maybe. And the Quad, or the ATV, is one of the fastest vehicles, if not tied for the fastest vehicle in the game. It's kind of a nice, like, contrast of stats. And the only thing I know about the Leaf Tires is that they're really good for anti-gravity speed, and this track has a lot of anti-gravity, so that is like perfect. As well as, like I said, the glider isn't really that important as far as I know, so we're just gonna assume that it is like good enough. And wait, I went to snipe that player with the bomb. We missed them, but then it bounces off the wall and hits them anyways. They like lagged or missed their mini turbo. I don't know what happened, but they were really slow there. I expected them to be way further ahead, and then we just get this smart bounce off the wall. That is too funny. And I'm going to go ahead and just run this since we started in first. I don't know how to bag this track. As someone who thinks they're good at bagging, I really am terrible at bagging on this track. So I prefer to run. There's a blue shell. I noticed way too late. We're going to take it. Maybe I'll bag now that the blue is out. I think that is the play, as the pack is relatively close here. Oh, I almost got hit there. Lost a couple coins. Oh, but yeah, this combo is, I'm going to say, very average, because Dry Bones kind of contrasts the ATV here. And then on top of that, we have the Leaf Tires, which are really good for this track with the anti-gravity speed. So kind of lucked out there. But I guess we'll have to see what happens. There's only, what, like 9 or 10 players in this room? So I think we're fine just to get a box here in like 8th or 9th place there. Oh, we get the boo. I want to use that right away. I want to maybe steal some shrooms for the shortcut here. Oh, we steal one mushroom. That is not good enough. And I think we've already lost this one, as you probably want to get a power item and take that shortcut that I just avoided so that you can catch up to the front of the pack, and then probably chain into the set here and get another good power item. And we're also not getting a shock dodge, which is not a good thing. We hit the build up. I'm just going to spam everything and hope for the best. Yeah, the front of the pack's already gone. We need a shock there pretty early, but I will get carried by my bullet bill up to a nice 5th place. For the next combo, we have Koopa Troopa, Jet Bike, Triforce Tires, and the Hylian Kite playing here on Coconut Mall. And it's really only a matter of time before I get an inside drifting vehicle, and we're already getting lag trailed. Not off to a great start, but I basically never play inside drift unless it's for a challenge, so I'm still pretty bad at it. I don't think this track is necessarily terrible for inside drift, but I definitely expect to do worse than I normally would with any other random combo per se. Maybe not any other random combo, as this actually isn't too bad, all things considered. Koopa Troopa, you know, lighter character. Jet Bike, I think, is pretty decent. It's not the same as like the meta builds, but it's kind of close as far as I know. And I was really hoping to get that red shell to hit the player with the greens ahead of me, but we failed. And we're getting hit. I have 1 coin. I'm in 11th. This is not a good start at all. But hopefully we can get some good power items here and make the comeback. Maybe get carried by another Bullet Bill. Maybe get a weird iframe. This video has already been off to a pretty crazy start, honestly. This room, I feel like, is, you know, kind of setting that up to happen. As I find in these really high VR online rooms, it's really unpredictable, really just a lot of fun. I definitely have the most enjoyment playing this game in one of these rooms. And we have probably the worst pull of all time there, as I can't chain my golden at the set. And then I have the blue shell in the pocket, which is not going to help me out. And the top 2 players are completely gone here. There's a ton of coins for me. I finally got that trick. I kept failing. We had another golden. There must be a bunch of bills maybe being held or in play, or maybe my item luck is just horrendous this race as we pull yet another golden. And we're going to go really wide here. No, we get bumped. My line was weird. I don't know, probably a combination of everything and me just not being good at inside drift. And I just completely missed the item there. Now we're going to hope for the best. Yeah, we definitely can't get first, but maybe we can still like get a good place here. Actually, that's probably not going to happen given that that Bill's going to pass me. No one's getting hit. That one player did, but it's just a little bit too late. And we will get the 8th place. And for the next combo, I have Isabelle, the Biddy Buggy, the gold tires, and the Bowser Kite. Definitely an improvement for me, at least, over that last combo. Isabelle, you know, one of the lighter characters. Biddy Buggy's one of the better vehicle frames in the game. Gold tires, I don't think are very good, but I will, you know, make do with it, of course. And wow, we are just getting bumped everywhere with Isabelle, you know, a lighter character. Just getting pushed around every which way. And funny story, there's actually 9 of us that voted for random, which is really high compared to what I normally see, because the picks were this track, Calamari Desert, and Sky High Sunday. And of course, the 2 people that picked this track made it get picked. That seems to always happen. You know, there's like 9 people that want the same track, and then the minority gets the track pick. And I meant to actually go for the wide box there, but I actually failed. I think it's the gold tires, maybe a really bad, or mini turbo if I had to guess, just based on the feel of this combo. Like I said, Isabelle has a high mini turbo stat. I know the Biddy Buggy has the highest mini turbo stat of any build in the game, any vehicle rather. I'm gonna say it's either the gold tires or the Bowser Kite. I don't think it's the Bowser Kite, it's definitely the gold tires. I actually missed the chain there on the double. We get starred anyways, and then there's a shock. Yeah, definitely not off to a great start. This is more of a front-running track. It's hard to catch up on. And while that bird just saved me, but they actually don't even get hit by the shell they landed on there. And okay, I'm gonna slow down here and make sure I get the double and hope for the best. We just keep pulling shrooms. I'm just cursed this race. There's the blue shell. Okay, we can avoid it. And oh no, I went right into the wall. I was worried about the blue shell. I saw those red shells ahead of me that player had. Okay, we're gonna play for the double. We get more mushrooms. I actually hit the wall there, trying to get those double items. We're gonna actually play for this random item in there. If you guys didn't know, there is one. And we get the star. I'm gonna use it just so I don't get hit. I don't think there's gonna be a late shock. There was just a shock not too long ago. But at the very least, maybe I can salvage like a middle position here, as this race has been absolutely brutal. And yeah, it looks like we can. We get the 6th place. For the next combo, we have Female Villager, the Varmint, the Metal Tires, and the Waddle Wing. And we finally had a random track selection, and of course we get Moo Moo Meadows out of every track in the game. So we're gonna make do with what we can. It's actually the 2nd combo in a row where I get like a decent character and vehicle, just to have my combo completely sabotaged by my tires. As yeah, we have the Metal Tires, which are one of the worst tires in the game. We get bumped off there. I'm actually gonna go for coins, never mind. That was a waste, as that player also went for them at the last second. I didn't see them until then. But yeah, this combo is pretty solid. Again, like I said, the tires probably bring it down. We also have the Bowser Kite, which I don't really think affects anything too much. And I don't know why I'm snaking. This actually isn't too bad, just because Female Villager is like one of the lighter characters. We have quite a bit of mini turbo. And oh, okay, I was really hoping to steal shrooms there for the shortcut. Okay, they actually failed the mini turbo. We sniped the cow, and we get bombed instantly. Wow, that is unfortunate. We're in last. We have 8 coins though. So depending on, you know, if there's a shock, if we can pull like a bullet bill or 2, we might be in an okay position. Definitely not in a good position, as there is a Yoshi really far ahead right now. Like, it is not even close. But in general, I find this track is fairly hard to catch up on. Like, I can maybe salvage a middle pack spot, but unless some miracle happens, I don't think that's going to be the case. We're going to hold this until the shortcut chain to the set. Literally, everyone's getting taken out, though. There are so many coins on the track right now. Okay, I'm going to actually wait just to make sure I can guarantee myself a double box, because we need it, and we really needed that bullet bill. Wow, that is amazing. Look how close the pack is. First is gone, but that bill's going to take me into 5th place, and I'm going to somehow finish in 4th. Wow, what a comeback. The clutch bullet bill carrying me all the way up to the 4th place. All right, for this next combo, I'm just going to say, if you know, you know, Dry Bowser on the Yoshi bike. What a coincidence, huh? Anyways, we were playing a Dry Bowser, Yoshi bike, sponge tires, and the super glider. Yet another cursed inside drift combo. Please curse for me because, like I said earlier, I am not very good at inside drift. Especially when I'm in a room like this one. We actually just had a Max VR player join us, this question mark player. It was definitely not going to be easy for me. I typically am pretty good at this track though, so I guess maybe we'll see if the odds kind of even out in that regard. But this is definitely a really fast combo, not a lot of handling, not a lot of mini turbo. I don't really know much about the sponge tires. I think they might be the same as the leaf tires if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, Dry Bowser, the fastest character in the game, at least tied as the fastest character. And Yoshi Bike is actually the same stats as the Teddy Buggy and Cow Cruiser. So pretty meta bike at least, but everything else I think makes us pretty fast, not a lot of mini turbo. This track isn't terrible. This one corner is pretty terrible for this. But besides that, it's a pretty like gradually turning track. So I have lots of room to drive all around with my horrific inside drift lines. Go ahead and chain up the set. Do I want to use this? You know what? I have a feeling someone used the shock. Maybe someone will pull in at that last set. I guess that is not the case. But either I want to use these shrooms for the shortcut, so I kind of need to use my boo eventually. And we'll respect this player's red shell. We do have protection after double shrooms. And oh no, I went way wide and the blue just came down the middle of the track and hit me there. Should have been paying more attention. That's also a crazy 8. We're gonna hope for the best here. There's like a million power items as a star. I'm gonna go super wide. That fire took out my trail, but somehow didn't hit me. And wait, first got hit? The pack is really close. I think maybe I just hold these items and go for the single box here. Yeah, everyone got taken out. Wait, I'm in 2nd? No, I get hit by fire and I can't counter hop because I'm inside drift, but my mushrooms land on the ground. We actually get it after the shock. And just like that, we're in 2nd place. But what are we going to pull here? No one has an item. Everyone got shocked after the box there. I'm going to go wide for this double box. We need something good. No, I saw the super horn. I went to spam my shroom there to try to get ahead of it. But yeah, we're just getting spammed by literally every item in the game. We get the snipe on that Daisy player though. The red shell connects on 2 players and we get the 6. What an insane finish. I will take a 6th place all day there. For the next combo, we have Inkling Girl, the standard cart, the retro off-road tires, as well as the Cloud Glider. And I must say, Inkling Girl might have the coolest standard cart out of them all. Like, I feel like the Inkling themed parts are just super aesthetic. You know, you have like the super glider they have too for Inkling Boy and Inkling Girl. Definitely one of my favorites. And you guys have probably noticed we're playing Cheeseland on mirror mode, super cursed. I feel like whenever I play mirror mode on this track, I just don't know how to drive because the turns are actually quite difficult. This is, I believe, a slippery track. I actually recently made a video about using max traction in 200cc. So this would have definitely come in handy on a track like this one. But typically with Cheeseland, I never really notice how hard it is to drive because I'm too busy bagging. And like right now when I have a star, I actually have max traction, if you guys didn't know. And we get target shocked. I literally clicked the boo, but it did not go through. That is super unlucky. I was about to dodge there. We had invincibility for a while. That's okay though. We still have time to like get a couple good pulls here. That player's holding the bill. Can we like chomp them? No, I'm in the off-road, which is way too common playing mirror mode. I'm just in the off-road constantly. We get the triple reds. Let's chain those at the set. We can go ahead and red that player. We can red this player. We can wait and red another player. And we get the blue shell. I'm going to use the star. Yeah, we get hit by the bullet bill. If you guys didn't know, you can actually get a spin boost if you are in a star and get hit by another star or a bill like that. It's really funny. And wow, we just went right through that green shell. That was super lucky that I still had the star. And we get the golden mushroom. Yeah, this race is just pretty much over already. We don't have a bill for bill extension. We're stuck with the golden here. And I think, oh no, I was going to try to get another item, but we got mushroom boosted. And there's a blooper, a squid. What am I even saying? Yeah, this is not looking good. We are so far behind. There's like multiple players in bills, so I couldn't pull one there as there are 3 on the map. And I'm gonna miss the double. That always happens. I'm in the off-road too. This is a disaster class right now. I am just all over the place, getting the worst item pulls. We couldn't get the shock dodge earlier. And yeah, that is literally the race, as we have nothing for the shortcuts there. And I'm just gonna spam. We get the shock at the very last second. Wow, that is super useless. I can at least salvage a 9th here, but what a miserable race on Cheeseland, and we get the 9th. For the next combo, I have Yoshi, the Steel Driver, the Roller Tires, and the Wario Wing Glider. And I feel like that's kind of been a common theme today, where I get like a good character and then a really bad vehicle or tire, so everything kind of has a way of evening out. Like we have Yoshi, the best character in the game. We have the Steel Driver, the worst vehicle in the game. Then we have the Roller Tires, the best tires in the game. So it all kind of like evens out. Although, what are my lines right now? In the wall in the shortcut. We are in first though, and we're going to try to run this one. That last race on Cheeseland was pretty miserable, so I'm hoping to do a little bit better this race. Of course, I feel like Mirror Cheeseland is just always cursed, and I can never do well in it though. Just kind of the way it goes. And you guys probably saw I had really bad item luck there. Anyways, trying to bag. We got the shock, but it wasn't until it was like way too late for it to even matter. And it was behind like the 7th golden of the race, it felt like. Could not get a build to save my life. Couldn't get the shock dodge, couldn't get anything. But I digress, and we move on. We're going to see if we can do better. I actually failed the shortcut there. Definitely just going to blame that on the Steel Driver. Like I said, worst vehicle in the game. Just makes it so much harder. And we're actually in 10th with 2 points. Let's go ahead and just chain here and get another item. I actually went to get another item there, but we failed. I can go ahead and go into the double here. We need some more coins. We need something going for us. We actually get the shock. Wow, that is amazing. Let's go ahead and use another star. I was really hoping for that box there. There's a couple players in stars. I'm going to go ahead and use the shock into the set and chain it, and hopefully we get something good. Oh, we get bumped. I'm going to have to use my star. I used a shroom to recover. Maybe I should have held that actually, because it is more ideal to have 3 shrooms for the upcoming shortcuts. But 2 will have to do. Maybe I can pull another one in the pocket though. And we actually do. Okay, not really surprised, honestly. I feel like that's really common on Koopa Cape lap 3. If you're like in a bottom middle spot, I always end up pulling triple shrooms, and then I hit the wall. I'm playing Waluigi pinball. Wow, this Steel Driver is really throwing me off. And that player's gonna stop, but we barely get the box in time. Wow, that was super clutch. We get the boot. Is there gonna be another shock here? Can we get a shock dodge potentially? We're stuck with the golden here. We're in 9th place. I'm gonna go ahead and just spam this boomerang and go for the double box. We actually miss every single box. That player just took it right from us. We can go ahead and boomerang like 3 players. I don't know what is even happening right now. Everyone's getting hit left and right. And we're like, wait, what? I'm in 6th place? How did I get in 6th place there? I thought I was in like 10th. We just passed the whole lobby on that corner, and we somehow finished in 6th. All right. For the next combo, we have Iggy, the 300 SL Roadster, the standard tires, and the gold glider. You guys didn't know Iggy actually has the same stats as both Kamek and Luigi. So pretty meta in my mind. I don't really know about, I think maybe the 300 SL Roadster is actually the same as the standard card, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have the standard tires and the gold gliders. This is actually like a pretty average build. This is really similar to Mario standard everything actually. Maybe a little bit more speed if I'm not mistaken. But definitely very viable. It feels pretty good to drive so far. And I was trying to steal the double box. We ended up just getting the single. Actually, I'm not even sure how I got the single there. I thought I was in the line of the double. But I guess we'll take it. We are playing Dry Desert. And this lobby has been actually complete chaos that last race. I don't know how I finished in what, like 6th place there after missing the box. I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna try our best with these random combos. There's a blue. There should be a shock, right? I feel like this track has like the most shocks in a single race out of any track, at least consistently. Like I've played this before where there's been 3 shocks, I feel like on multiple occasions. And I think the play here is to try to stay in the back and get a golden, and then hopefully get another power item in the pocket. The pack is like really close right now though, so it might be difficult. Yeah, we get the star single shroom. We have lots of chances though. This track is super long. We're gonna keep hitting the double item sets whenever we can. And like I said, I do expect there to be at least a shock, if not 2 shocks, as this track is so long and there's so many players bagging with me. And yeah, we're just gonna hold on in the back for now actually, because we did get the 4 mushrooms. Not very good. I really want a dodge at this point since I was unable to get a golden there, or the super broken shortcut. And we're gonna go ahead and just wait here for a second and do some bagging. That player was going sideways through all the boxes. What a menace, taking them all there. And yeah, we get more mushrooms here, which is not a good thing at all. There is another blue shell actually. Now let's go ahead and wait here for a second. Literally, we're all waiting to bag. And we get the star. Is there going to be a shock dodge when we need it most? Or is there not going to be a shock at all? This is kind of crazy. How has there not been a shock yet? It's definitely the wave 6 bagging changes. As there's been... Oh no, I missed the box. I went a little bit too fast. I missed my timing. And actually, I would really like there to be a shock now if there is going to be one. But I don't think there is. That's super crazy. No shock on this track with so many players bagging is pretty insane. And we're going to go down to 10th place because of that. What a finish. And we're back with the next combo. Toadette, Master Cycle Zero, Cyber Slick, and the Paraglider. Couple Zelda parts mixed in with Toadette and the Cyber Slick tires. As far as I know, the Master Cycle Zero is the same as the Tanuki Kart and the Koopa Clan, which is a little bit on the faster side, just slightly above Yoshi Teddy, kind of similar to like the Ink Striker. Of course, Toadette's a super light character. Cyber Slicks are the fastest tires in the game, if I'm not mistaken. So we're kind of, again, have like a mix of parts and character to kind of even everything out. And so far, it actually doesn't feel too bad. You can kind of feel the low mini turbo of the Cyber Slick tires paired with the Master Cycle Zero. But it's really not too bad. We have a really skinny frame here as well. Maybe help us dodge some items as we get it with a green shell. That timing could not have been any better. Me saying, wow, look, I'm going to dodge all the items, and then we just instantly get backed. Okay, well, never mind. I'm just not going to say anything like that, because I know I'll just end up eating my words later. And there's more green shells. Okay, there's actually go forward that time. What am I even saying? And okay, good thing I used this star there. This room has just been so chaotic, I'm just going to say. And it's been a lot of fun. I know I've been doing definitely good and bad, you know, lots of mixed results. But it has been a ton of fun, don't get me wrong. We're going to see if we can do, you know, a little bit better. I think it's been a couple races since I've really had a top finish. I've been able to salvage like middle spots through just crazy endings, which I feel like it's pretty typical for me in one of these rooms at least. But I feel like it's still a struggle to get a top spot without a doubt. And good thing I waited. No, wait, actually, I should chain my red. No, there's another red, but that one breaks too. There's a star. We have triple greens. I'm going to use these shrooms, try to get up, get my protection out. Maybe just hold this protection for the end of the race. Oh no, I missed the trick. Oh, that player lagged through the double box though, which is perfect. Gotta watch out for this boomerang though. Maybe I should try to snipe them here. You're gonna try to snipe me. I'll let this star go by. We get hit by a red. Was that a side red? Did that red have any indicator? I actually don't think it did. And we can somehow still get the 5th place, so really not too bad. And for the next combo, we have Kamek, the Duke, the Azure Rollers, and the Parachute. Again, a pretty solid combo, all things considered. Kamek same stats as Luigi. The Duke is like the standard bike, which is not too bad at all, honestly. No one really uses these vehicles, but I think they're pretty solid. And of course, we have the best tires in the game. The Azure Rollers, same stats as the Red Rollers. I really can't complain. This combo feels incredible already. And unfortunately, that last room actually crashed after the TikTok clock race before the results came up. So we are in a new lobby. It didn't take long though. I found another really stacked room. And actually mentioned recently in one of my videos how it seems really easy to find a really good lobby nowadays. And then of course, as soon as I say that in a video, I go to record this one and it's really hard to find a good lobby. Like it took quite a while earlier. I was really lucky and got this room only after a couple tries. But it is not going too well so far as we are just getting leg trailed left and right. And that might be the worst or the best self-snipe of all time. I was trying to bounce that bomb off the ramp and it just explodes right in my face. That is too good. Okay, let's see if we can catch up here. Like I said, this lobby is pretty stacked, about the same as the last one, if I had to guess. We are playing Weibo, one of the longest tracks in the game, so lots of time to catch up. And I'm seeing a good mix of like try-hard combos, except for I guess that's Rosalina standard. We have Male Villager, Pipe Frame, or not Pipe Frame, just Mr. Scooty, which I recently used in one of my videos. And a good mix, all things considered. Is there gonna be a shock here? We have another dodge in the pocket. I think we just stole those green shells ahead of me. I actually saw that in real time. Normally I don't see that, so it's kind of funny that I did that time. Piranha Plant, can we get this snipe? We're gonna miss everything. I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe it's for the best, so that, you know, we don't get hit by that Piranha Plant as soon as we snipe them. I think it's better just to let them be when someone has a Piranha Plant like that. And wow, that red shell actually hit me. I thought if you had a star, it's supposed to pass you. Maybe I was in the line though, because you guys didn't know red shells actually take a certain path like on the track. So you can get hit by someone else's red shell, or you can actually block. I've seen this in speedruns of this game where you can purposefully put a trap down in the middle of the track to try to block red shells when you're in first, because you are, you know, playing at CPUs. If you have items on for the speedrun of this game, we pull another blue shell. What is happening? Okay, let's go ahead and get 2 boxes there. If you guys didn't know, you can actually get 2 and hopefully get a good item. Okay, that's good. There was just a shock, so I don't know if there's going to be another one here. But we're not in a terrible spot. Is that a PD Piranha I see in first? It looks like it is actually. Let's just pass everybody here. Hopefully not get red. Okay, that red actually passed me. So I was still in my boo there. That is super lucky. Timing. And we're going to watch out for these bananas. Okay, they're actually not coming back. I'm going to go wide. I see that Bill. I see a player right on top of me. We can go ahead and red shell them. Wait, it passed them. No, it didn't actually lagged and hit them. I'll gladly take a 4th. What another crazy race. And for the final combo of the video, we have the Waluigi, the Sports Coupe, the cushion tires, and the flower glider. I feel like without fail, if I use a Waluigi combo, it is just the goofiest combo imaginable in this game. And of course, there's nothing goofier than the cushion tires. What a lag trail already. This room has been pretty brutal. Last race and this race already with the lag trails. But yeah, I actually don't know what the Sports Coupe is stat-wise. One of the few vehicles, I really have no idea. Waluigi, of course, used to be meta. A little bit on the heavier side. Cushion tires are somewhere in the middle. They're really not used a lot, except for in like certain world records because of how bouncy they are. They're actually like one of the worst combos. Why are there so many bananas? I try to avoid that one. The player in front of me got hit just for there to be a second one. But yeah, I don't really expect to do well on this track, especially because we're on Squeaky Clean Sprint, a track that is, in my opinion, one of the harder tracks to drive on. At least it's a lot more technical because there's a lot of drifting strats instead of tricking. Basically, from this point out, underwater, you don't want to trick because if you guys didn't know, you actually don't get the boost that you normally would when you enter water in this game, just the way the physics work. It's actually faster to hold a mini turbo like I'm doing here. And while you're in the air, you can actually hold your mini turbo even tighter, or rather hold your drift tighter to get a faster mini turbo. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll probably make probably a short about it just to explain that a little bit further. But yeah, basically you don't want to trick. That is the idea. And this track in general is just really technical to drive. So you kind of want like a more meta build, higher mini turbo for sure. And that is super unlucky. We just got hit by the blue shell off the track, and Lactu's going to pick us up and throw us backwards. And then we pull a golden mushroom star combo. We have no coins. This race is a disaster. I'm missing tricks left and right. We need a miracle if we want to get like a decent position. And we get the bill. Okay, well, that's miracle number 1. Maybe we need a couple actually. Like a shock dodge. Maybe another dodge here. Oh, we get a star. Can I get the double box? I get it. At what cost though? I hit every wall in the game. I'm tricking. I literally just said that you don't want to trick. And then I'm tricking left and right. Oh, we get started. That player, how are they so slow? Maybe it's just lag, but they're like flying all over the track there. And I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to go down low to hopefully avoid the chaos here, as we do have a shroom for the shortcut. We're getting bumped by that Yoshi player left and right, but I will somehow get a 6th place. A great way to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.